take this blizzard lightly. That is the word from federal, state, and local officials. Big snow, heavy winds headed for the Northeast, sparing very few people between New Jersey and Maine.
Extreme snowfall, hurricane force winds.
It should not be taken lightly.
Travel ban for the entire state.
Please remain home and remain off the roads.
20 million people are under a blizzard warning. That means it's much more likely than not that it will happen. 23 million more under winter weather advisories. That means there's a good chance that you will be affected as well. We do know airlines are canceling flights in and out of the Northeast. Thousands are already off the boards for today and tomorrow. And it's not just snow that makes this a very terrible situation. It will be the wind. That's what takes you from snow to blizzard, which is a word. We don't know where it comes from, by the way. I just looked it up for you. Couldn't find it. But I do know that the wind gusts are going to be up to 60 miles an hour, maybe even high as 75. Now that takes us into hurricane territory. So a hurricane of snow.
Thousands of state workers told to stay home. Schools canceled. State officials shutting down roads tonight for everyone except emergency vehicles. Salt trucks along the East Coast out in full force. The storm expected to dump up to 30 inches in some areas, with winds gusting to 75 miles per hour.
Heavy snow, 35-mile-per-hour winds, and more than 3 hours at a time. We'll get to that in just a second, and I'll show you how that breaks down and when it actually gets here. Here comes the low. It runs off the coast, and it gathers strength. It gathers energy from the ocean, like a hurricane gathering energy from the ocean. As it gets very strong right about here, that's when the wraparound snow is going to take place. That will be tonight. In fact, there may even be thunder and lightning with the snow. It will be coming down at such a great clip that there will be enough static in the atmosphere to cause thunder and lightning out there. So where do we get it? 20 inches or more to the east, and it keeps going. 25 inches possibly to the east of New York City. But now some of these models are drying out New York just a little bit because the storm is so far offshore. So here's where we go. A blizzard. It's not just a word. It isn't just something that we've made up. There are technical terms for the word blizzard. You have to have wind. You have to have wind of 35 miles per hour or more for a very long time. You have to have snow coming down, or it's called a ground blizzard. You can have that in the plains where the snow is just everywhere and it's blowing around, but it's not coming down. We are going to have a blizzard with snow coming down and snow blowing on the ground, and this has to go for 3 or more hours.
A medical warning. Nearly 12,000 people are injured and 100 people die from medical emergencies related to shoveling snow every year.
David, the other big concern tonight, especially here in eastern New England, where the winds will be the worst, power outages. And if you need electricity to spark the furnace, that means no light and no heat, potentially for days, in what is life-threatening cold. David?
All right, Rob Moore. There is snow coming. I don't know how much, and frankly, I don't know how long this will last. I live in Delaware. They're talking about the Northeast, and I'm part of the Northeast, but I don't know if it's like all of it. And I know is that I'm probably not going to school tomorrow. And I just don't understand why Mother Nature is like giving all this snow. That's what I don't understand. But we'll see what happens. And stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. And it might be the snowstorm of the century, or it just may be an inch. I don't know. It all depends on how the weather functions, you know. But like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog. And I will talk to you later. I'm gonna go rest, and I'll talk to you later. Till next time, Joey St. Pierre, Breaking 365, signing out.
boys, we gonna keep on rocking.